Suffolk County is 20, it's 24.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
The MTA wanted 36 million.
36,
And that would run it fine. Then they could put all the routes back.
Yeah.
That looks like we're about to increase to at least 36.
But you know, the county is maintaining.
They don't have any
They
money.
don't have any money.
But yeah, they want.
But Suffolk County has a huge deficit, but they still did not.
That's right.
That's a tough thing to get to.
Well, isn't Westchester like 34 million or something?
Yeah, Westchester's even higher.
Oh, wow.
Higher.
And they're smaller. They're both smaller.
Yeah,
than we are.
Suffolk County is like 1/5 the size, and they.
I used to live in Suffolk County.
They
Now
have
no
no
more.
clue as to on anything this operation is doing.
Well then, first of all, in order to make this work, we're gonna need to have as many newspapers on this and newspaper on our side. Also, we're gonna have to convince people who don't take campus to realize that we do. It may not be as many. Yeah.
I don't.
What's your name again? Sorry.
Cindy.
Right. My brain's fried.
What bus route do you take?
73 and 74.
You look like me.
Yeah. We live in Brooklyn.
Okay, but we.
Hicksville.
302 Jerusalem Avenue.
302 Jerusalem Ave.
Okay. That's my daughter takes care of it.
Oh,
Does
wow.
that at night. That's because at night. But it's a different kind
I
of.
had more.
I'm almost, it's getting close to be my third year there already.
Good.
Yeah.
How do you like it here?
Oh, it's great. I love it. I like living with all guys.
But seriously speaking, Cindy, we both know it's not going to be easy because there's a lot of negative comments, and so there's in fact in the representation of the opposition side, we're going to be hearing these problems.
They put out wrong information. I'd like to know where they got the information and that we get satisfied. Because everywhere I go, I get if I wear my uniform shirt, I get attacked. I have gone to dinner with my sister one night, and the waitress was livid. It wasn't me, but these people are taking camps because they can't get their connections. They need their jobs. They can't afford to take what black people do. You know, they got to complain.
You know what, man? This time you see the witches. Ever come over to us.
I have been trying to get a lot of people. Matter of fact, that MHA, the Mental Health Association, which published too.
Yeah.
I want them to come here and listen and be part of this because like let's see if I can get the managers or whatever. I mean,
they're complaining, but we're trying to do something about this. Or at least trying to.
Well, they have been writing to various people, so I figured if we can get, I just got to get my sister to find out who it is.
Right.
And either I'll get Charlene to write a letter or I'll write a letter. I got to be real careful being that I work there. Sure. I can't afford to lose my job, but I can give you the information I can. It's
just be careful about this.
Right.
No problem. I'm a fighter. I don't care. I'm the one that's been to all the rallies to the union for the last 2 years.
I agree with
you. You remember me being at the hospital meeting?
Yes.
I wasn't at the hospital.
Let's just say it was a.
I was the lady with all the crazy signs.
Oh, my really?
And my hair was blonde then.
Oh wow. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll show you someday. I'll show you pictures. You'll remember me.
Sure.
Did you take any pictures? Did you take any pictures of me by any chance?
We could have. I have to look through them all. I have them on my computer.
Let's just say, what's your name again? Stephanie.
That should be an easy enough. My best friend's name.
Steph. Let's just say it wasn't exactly one of my defining moments. One might say.
The public hearing?
At the public hearing, I pretty much
You were mad.
Yeah.
And you were upset. So how could I think that's very defining. You went there.
I cursed them. I cursed them.
You cursed them? Oh my God.
I cursed at the whole board.
Oh my
Good. That's fine. You spoke your mind.
I mean, I was there for God knows when. I got there early. I guess I could have gotten there a bit even earlier to sign in.
Oh, you're talking about the one in November?
I don't remember fully.
Was it March?
No, I think it was March of last
March
year.
of 2000. I was not even. I couldn't attend. They couldn't. They didn't have any staff taking me.
No.
No.
I got there independently. I got home because a nice couple took me home. I'm telling you, this nightmare that I had when I went to that meeting, it's not coming true. I mean, there were a couple of times that the 7:15 bus out of Hicksville didn't come. There's today. You know, when I keep missing buses, I keep feeling sorry for the people who miss other people who feel.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You know, like now tonight, I do 50 out of Hicksville. When I get under the train station, there's like 50 people waiting here, and they're waiting for the 49 or the 48. And
What the hell's going on? I mean, I think this charges should be laid against McDaniel. He wanted this.
Yeah.
I say we lay this.
and Schmidt, he's the one that really pushed for it. He
Really?
didn't hear
Schmidt?
anything. Schmidt.
Then it's fine. We include him in the equation. The legislator.
He should
to a
be
certain
sorry
extent.
as well.
Well, maybe, and you could file a lawsuit with, disability. Yeah, around the ADA. We have, and he is working on doing the research on that.
And the lawsuit cannot be allowed to collect money. We can't collect the money. It would have to go directly. We could sue for about $30 million. The money would have.
I don't know how it works.
I know
That was
they
hard.
have to, it's a law, they have to have able bodies. They cannot, no facility can be without able bodies. They have to have it.
There were comments against entitlement but there were also because because a lot of the negative comments I'm getting, they feel that the people there are entitled.
Yeah, they do all kinds of things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they call them bus riders. Well, we can't. Worse than that. Yeah, we can't let it get to us because they'll say all kinds of things.
They were trying to.
And we must maintain our focus and lay the hammer down.
Well, I also think that, if we're going to go in September, we're going to ask for legislators to ride the bus, maybe we should have meetings with the legislators beforehand, and maybe we should set up some of those meetings over the summer.
I agree.
And
If you give me the dates, I bet we'll personally be there.
We like to know.
It says that,
So are we saying the June 18th meeting, then we're not going to have any, we're not going to do anything for it, is what you're saying?
I'm not sure. I mean, we could go, and maintain a presence there, and,
well,
maybe.
do you want me there?
I don't know. I mean, that's really up to us. Like, what we could do is we could go and we could say that we're going to be asking the legislators to ride the buses. We're going to be setting up meetings with you all. Like, we could just tell them what our next steps are going to be. Like, I'm sure that you've heard of some of the problems with Able Ride, and we're looking into those problems, and you should be looking into those problems as well. And we'll be setting up meetings with you.
Excuse me? Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if you want me there or not? Because
I don't think we made a decision yet. What does everyone think? Does that sound like something we want to do?
If you want me there, I'll be there.
Sure.
I just gotta make some minor arrangements.
Since now this is all in the news so much, might not be a bad idea
I
to
think
follow
we should
through.
concentrate right now on the able ride,
Right.
because we hit the pay.
You're right.
And, the other buses, yes, but the able ride is more important because people, if it's taking 4 hours for a person to get from point A to point B, and if they have a doctor's appointment and they miss it, and like a diabetic, they can't afford to be wasting that time. I mean, they have time sensitive, they have to eat at certain times.
I agree.
What time is the meeting, 1?
I think so, one.
So what time should we get there by 12:30?
I'm going with the union to work.
So we should be there by 12:30. That way we can sign in and.
Yeah, you have to do that signing in. But I don't know that, I don't know, do this, I just don't, I don't know.
Well, it's the last meeting before they break for the summer.
So it's the are they gonna do
Yeah,
stuff
that's right,
on the
someone's
sewer
just around the corner.
privatization? Yeah.
Prepare them for September that you're gonna,
Yeah.
Alright. We could all be there. They're probably not, I don't want everyone to think that we can speak. We might not be able to speak if we go.
We should at least try.
Yeah.
At the very least, we can say we were there.
Yeah.
I'm
And we
gonna-
can prepare statements and we can always give, give copies of those to you.
Could you maybe, I'll see, I'm gonna type up a statement, explain.
Sure, yeah.
I'll try to type up a statement since I'm lousy at that.
Okay, sure, and I can edit it if you'd like. Yeah, I think that makes sense if we go and we say, you know, we have been monitoring the system, we think that there are some ADA violations, you know, we also have seen the increase in accidents and the decrease in mechanics that they've hired, and it's resulted in there not being enough lifts operating. You know, we're going to be, in September, you know, just a prelude is that we are going to be asking for increased funding for the buses, especially if you're finding other ways to save revenue from the sewers or whatever privatization you're doing. Maybe you can.
I can already see the disaster.
Yeah,
Another disaster.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Meg, you know,
I
wait.
wanna know why.
What?
Your newspaper.
What is this?
Your one you have.
This.
That.
Oh, the paper.
Oh, this is the one I put.
Hell or high water. Despite NYSER's rejection of federal criminal case and planting crisis, Mangano forges ahead with sewer privatization.
Yeah.
Yes, but they want nice to be there, and nice was shot down. So now they shelved it. Let's see, if they shelved it, whenever you have the model behind something,
Alphonse
He's
Tomato?
always trying to get away with it.
Same Alphonse Tomato?
yeah. He's the one, Alphonse Tomato's vice president at the time is the one that had a dinner, what do you call that, a fundraiser for Mangano with Veolia, and Veolia gave him $100,000 to campaign.
Oh, jeez.
And Alphonse Tomato and McBride, they're all behind it. They were all behind it. This was a done deal. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
And maybe we should also have some of our venting towards Alphonse Tomato. But is it Alphonse Tomato? Is Tomato a Democrat or Republican, I forget? You know, I hope that they're having a recall election in Wisconsin. It doesn't look good for, it looks like Walker still might be there, but if he isn't, if they can chastise the Republicans, I think possibly you might have a title job, maybe.
Never know.
They know Mangano with the Tea Party, which is a dangerous party.
Yeah.
The Tea Party should be shoved in.
You know, the Democrats went ahead with privatization too.
Absolutely, and they sold us out simply because they didn't want the districts to make it. So they sold us out, and that really, I will not help another Democrat.
Yeah.
But what,
Or Republican at this point. They really sold us out.
I'm going to vote third party for the time being. Probably along the Worker Party or something like that.
Because you remember when Schmidt was trying to change all the districts and make it more.
Yeah. Well, didn't the redistricting still go through?
But I think that was deliberately done to, if you vote yes, we'll stop redistricting. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I can't
Redistricting.
remember.
Yeah, you were there. You were there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Schmidt.
I thought they did succeed, or it did go through, like, in somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, there is still, I mean, it's still an active fight, I know.
Yeah.
Because there's still a lot of people that are standing up against those.
So, I think, is anyone going to be running against Schmidt in the elections?
He was just voted it.
Oh, wow.
He tried to stop it. He really tried to stop it.
And couldn't stop it in time.
Well, because the fellow that was running against him runs against him all the time.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's not very good at it.
So we need a stronger candidate for next time.
Yeah.
Well, the other component to this is asking for increased funding from the state senate. Because we've gotten increased funding from the Senate before, like we got 9.1 million, so that's something that we might be able to negotiate, particularly if we... Yeah, Chuck Pasciullo, I mean, we had a meeting with Chuck Pasciullo in 2011, and that was one of the reasons why they reinstated 9.1 million and why there was no service cuts in 2011. So, you know, I think that in terms of next steps in our strategy, you know, we'll go on June 18th, we'll tell the legislators we want to set up meetings with each one individually. We will then have meetings with each one of them individually throughout the summer.
Budgeting?
Budgeting?
Uh-huh.